Man, top of the morning. Top of the morning. I see they got some new type of format rocking off, man. Let me I don't you know me. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. Salute to all those that are like me, that are possibly off. Salute to all those that are like me. If you're off, enjoy your day. We're gonna get to some titty topics. Yeah, some titty topics. Because that's what I do, man. Especially when I see, like, if I feel like um something that I put out got the motion rocking, right? And guys don't want to acknowledge it, right? And shout out to my man Bozy. Bozy sent me something, and I know they already acknowledging it, right? But that's what we're gonna cover. But I'm gonna get into Max B. But I'm just gonna get this a little bit of boxing and this whole Earl Spence debacle out the door quick, fast. But I want to share this before I do all that. Um, I want to share this. All right. Let me go over here. I'm gonna try to get X up, man. Can I get on my X? X gonna give it to you. We're gonna give it to you. I might have to put the um I might have to put the music on in the background. I think I might do the music, man, today. It's a little, not too heavy, right? But I'm gonna do the music. I think I'm gonna do the music. All right. All right. I'm gonna do the music, right? We're gonna do the music over here, y'all. Where is the media player? Which music do I do go with? I don't know. I'm gonna go with nighttime driving. Yeah, we'll go with the nighttime driving. All right, we got a couple in the building, man. Say good morning, man. Good mornings are free, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. We gonna cook sauce. Well, we're gonna put some sauce on this meatloaf, man. On this meatloaf this morning. Like I said, I'm at the desk so I can play around a little bit. Man, I ain't in no equipment. I ain't in no truck. Right? Right? So the fight was this weekend, right? And I remember, do I need to pull up the car chronicles, man? When I was in the car in the driveway, I was like, yo, the delusional Earl Spence fans and groupies, they always get excited. But they supposed to know boxing. They all these dudes know boxing. They know the business. They know matchmaking. They know the logistics. They know all these things. But all it takes is for a fighter that they idol worship to pop out and they show who they really are. Idol worshiping fans, right? And I remember I was sitting in the whip. I was like, yeah, he was out. He was clean. But the gimmicks ain't adding up no more, man. I was like, yeah, he wants to fight Virgil Ortiz. That's a big fight in Texas. But who's putting up the cream? Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill. Y'all was like, who's putting up the cream? And shout out to Malik. I think Malik was in the chat that day. He said something. And I was like, yo, is Jerry Jones going to put the bag up? Who's going to put the bag up? right? For Spence, because we all know they don't really, the money over there is funny. If you know, you know. But like I said, a lot of you guys don't know. You don't know. And you know why you don't know? Because you're not in the game. And I'm not saying I'm the biggest in the game, but I'm in the game, man. I could call people, man, and get information. Who can y'all call to get information? We know this has been established already with the YouTube boxing community. A lot of you guys just click up and group up and talk amongst each other. Who are you actually calling? Like a promoter, somebody that's really getting the logistics done, where you can get information. Who do you guys call? Ghostbusters. Yeah, you guys are calling other busters, right? But nonetheless, I was like, yo, who's gonna put the money up? I was like, yo, who's putting this money up, man? I was like, yo, this fight sounds good, right? Look, I'm not even gonna play this guy's video. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play the audio, man. Shout out to my guy Pop Ennis. I'll just play the audio, right? This guy says Dan Raphael. Now y'all gonna be like, man, Dan Raphael is not credible. He's more credible than most of the YouTubers. He's more credible. He might have got fired from ESPN and other places, but he has professional relationships. Whereas, and I say this respectfully because this is the thing that most of you YouTuber content creators don't understand, because you don't have professional relationships. 3 in the building. Somebody hit the like button. Do you know what a professional relationship is? That is a relationship with somebody who is a professional. And boxing content creators, what professionals do you have relationships? A lot of you don't even have the relationships with the professional fighters, let alone their teams and things like that. But you come online and you want to share information or gossip on things. Now, is that making sense? So when I said that, who's putting this money up, right? This is Ego. Ego's a Earl Spence groupie.
Another video coming.
Look, he's an Earl Spence groupie.
And he was like, yo.
Listen to what Dan Raphael said. Shout out to my guy Bozy for sending this.
They were on like a variety show or whatever. And then I got another video coming.
I don't care about some type of show, man.
In the UK, Art Face Off.
To me, Ego is a weirdo, right? Ego is a weirdo, man. This dude be inside with Scully's on, dark shades. This is what you guys grew up on. A lot of you guys. That's why a lot of you content creators, y'all all have the tendency, because this was programmed to you to be the success. This was what you was gunning for. So when you actually see people that was actually really gunning and hunting and developing and coming through, you overlooked it because you was accustomed to being in front of a computer, a green screen, creating a thumbnail, sitting around. How's it sound? How do we sound, man? How's my sound sounding? Do you hear animals snoring in the background? But I want to go to where he says that Dan Raphael says that the zone is applying pressure for the boots in this fight, right? And I said, yo, who's gonna put the money up for Earl Spence? Who's putting the money up? Is Jerry Jones doing that?
Virgil Ortiz and his dream fight. Boxing reporter Dan Raphael. Boom! You guys see it on your screen, and I will read it to you.
I'll pull this up after.
A fan says, I am going to be so disappointed if Virgil Ortiz ends up fighting Errol Spence instead. Boxing reporter Dan Raphael says, not going to happen. Per the source, DAZN, which has dibs on Virgil Ortiz's fights, they will not allow that fight to happen. In DAZN. All
right, see, so per the source. Now, Dan Raphael is saying the source is DAZN, which is putting money up for who? Virgil Ortiz. Right? They're putting money up for Virgil Ortiz because Virgil Ortiz is with who? Golden Boy. Golden Boy is under DAZN is the platform that pays me, right? West Coast. Yeah, remember Snoop's line back in the day? Death Row is the label that pays me. DAZN is the network that pays me, right? So per the source, DAZN is saying that they're not trying to do that. Spence Ortiz. And that's why I was like, damn, is Jerry Jones gonna step in? Remember, I said the other day, man, check out the content, man. It's out there, Call Chronicles. I was like, who's gonna put the bag up for Spence? Right? Is Jerry Jones gonna come to the table for him again? Remember, he was Jerry's guy. I don't know if he still is, because like I said, delusional fans, maybe you guys can find out. Earl Spence has been inactive. He has been inactive. And I know you guys used to go crazy, no tune-ups. We seen how that played out with Terrence Crawford, no tune-up. And I want to see Earl come back. I just don't want to see him come back against one of these guys and get thrashed out. Like, that's, to me, if you're really an Earl Spence fan, supporter, which a lot of you guys claim to be, but you're not, you're program idol worshipers, why would you want to see your guy who you claim to like? He's been out the ring almost 3 years. Maybe it has been 3 years. I don't know. Put in the comments if you're not scared and you hiding in the bushes. You don't want nobody to be over, know that you're over here listening to the Source Guard, right? But why would you want your guy that you like, that you're a fan of, that you support, that has been gimmicked out for many years, no tune-ups, the biggest? We watched him say that and go into a fight with Terrence Crawford and get destroyed. Now he's been out the ring forever and a day. Yes, he looks good. He's in shape, right? He kept the weight off. But you want him to just jump back in there against a younger, physically more stronger fighter, right? With no tune-ups, no timing. Come on, man. This is why I say I don't listen to a lot of you guys to debate you. I just listen to you guys that say, like, yo, how you call yourself somebody in the game? Because a lot, that's all, everybody that's a content creator, myself included, but I actually have stats to show, think they're in the game, think they do things in boxing. But if you really do things in boxing, if you're an advisor, you're on a team, you do this, why would you advise your fighter who you love, you support, to think that he could just thrust himself back into the elite bracket after all these years of inactivity, which is just stupid. It's stupid, right? It's stupid, right? But hey, what do I know, right? So apparently Dan Raphael saying the zone, that's the source. I'll play it again, right? The source said that they're not putting up the money. They're pressuring Boots Ortiz. That's why I was saying in the Call Chronicles, damn, is what's the name gonna come to the aid? Is Jerry Jones, because Jerry Jones can make some things shake. I ain't gonna hold you, right? Jerry Jones can make some things shake. These are facts, man. He's a billionaire, man. He's a rich man, powerful man. He can make it shake. He could definitely make it shake. That's why I said what I said in the Call Chronicles on Sunday. I was like, yo, is Jerry putting the bag up? You gotta have muscle. Who's the muscle behind this, right? With Spence, if he's just gonna cut the line, who's gonna be the muscle? Who's gonna be the play, right? That's what I'm saying. Are you guys following that? Do you follow that, right? Because I know all you guys want to see the big fish. You niggas that's online screaming that shit are delusional fans, bro. I just gotta say it, man. And please call me a hater so that I could just slam receipts in your face and make you guys go create thumbnails and other things. Like, no, show me your motion. I've been showing you my motion. I stand on my motion. And once again, it's coming right back to your faces and slapping you in your face. So apparently, the zone, who funds Golden Boy and them, is not going for this. Per the source, Dan Raphael and the zone.
Fight. They will not allow that fight to happen. And the zone is exerting intense pressure on Golden Boy.
That's what the muscle does, right? See, that's what I said. Where's the muscle? Look. Damn, I don't agree with that screaming and all that ego. But yeah, so they are applying pressure. They are applying the pressure because they want to see Ortiz. They want to see Ortiz. They don't want to see Earl Spence and Victor Ortiz, as they should. Why? Who want to see that, man? Respectfully, Earl Spence has been inactive for too long, y'all. Come on, man. Are we fans or are we fans, right? Like who? Like these yo, man. I commented on this brother's shit, right? And I watch his content. I watch everybody's content, but he did a community post, and he was like, he said something along the lines. I don't want to misquote him, but I'm not gonna pull people's shit up because I don't know. People say they carry it a different way, and they report your channel, man, if you use their content and stuff. But he said something along the lines that like, um, anytime Earl Spence or some shit is mentioned in the comeback, people get upset. The haters, they go crazy. No, they don't. See, delusional fans that think they know the business and they're in the business and in this and that. You guys don't even understand what y'all are saying. And I'm not saying this, brother, but I'm just saying, like, does that make sense? Right? See, now I'm gonna show who I am, right? Advisor, the news, right? Source guard. How does that make sense? Earl Spence, who his format does not work, man. Let's just call it what it is. This is the guy, no tune-ups, right? That shit almost got him killed by Terrence Crawford, right? And the fans was, oh man, EJ's a realist nigga. He don't take tune-ups. In boxing, you gotta take tune-ups. In boxing, you gotta take tune-ups, especially when you're inactive. Your timing and everything is off. But see, you guys are supposed to know boxing and know these things, but do you know it? Do you actually know it? No, you don't. You just sit around. Most of you niggas sit around, man. You sit around and you're fans, as we all are. But you niggas are delusional fans, idol worshiping fans, groupie fans, but no tune-ups, right? So this guy's been out the ring for 3 years, coming off the worst ass whooping he had in his life. I don't think his mother and father ever whooped his ass like that. And that's ironic, because remember, that's what he was talking, that gibberish. You know, remember the lead up to the fight, and China was like, yo, I'm gonna whoop you. He said, man, my mom and daddy did it. What happened, right? That's neither here nor there. And besides, I didn't want to go here because it might ruffle some feathers, right? But fuck, that's what we do over here. We at the desk, right? I don't think Jerry Jones and a lot of people want to touch Earl Spence anyway right now, man. Because, you know, Earl Spence's name, even though it's kind of quiet, but it's not quiet, his name is tied to a lot of fucked up business down there in Dallas, man. You know, his partner, you know, they ain't talking about it, but isn't his partner out on bond for a murder for hire hit and all that shit? Right? They ain't talking about it because they trying to get rid of it. They trying to do shit behind the scenes, but isn't his name tied, you know, to all that, man? Right? That was his partner, man. That was his partner, man. Don't they look? See, you guys get mad when I get at the death. I get reporting and talking on shit, man. I don't think people want to be affiliated with shit like that, man. Right? I don't think people want to be affiliated with shit like that. You know what I'm talking about, right? Or y'all don't know, right? Yeah. Motherfuckers sit on the internet and gossip all day, every day. And now, what I'm talking about, nobody knows, right? Nobody knows. But it was good to see him pop out. Looked good. He was clean. He answered a couple questions. But take a tune-up fight, man. If you want to fight Virgil Ortiz and y'all want to fight somebody first, man. Get a tune-up fight. But you know what it is? See, I'm going to tell you this. You know why he don't want to take a tune-up fight? Because then he's going to get exposed. You know how he's going to get exposed? See, you guys have been for so long, the fans, you know, the content makers, the accountants, always have been pushing these lines of the money that these guys make forever and a day. So now if Earl Spence does come back and take a tune-up fight, he doesn't get all of this money that you guys have been reporting that he's supposed to be getting forever and a day. It kind of makes him look what? Crazy. Right? Crazy. Because the Earl Spence fight is not a cheap ticket, right? It's not a cheap ticket according to what everybody says he makes, what he draws. And I think realistically right now, and that's why they keep trying to push this market, right? I know I'm going to lose a lot of you guys right now, what I'm saying. But what I am saying, a lot of you guys will try to run with and, you know, put out your content and try to use the speaker point. Why do you think they always want to keep him fighting in Texas? Why? Why are they always trying to bleed that market dry right now? They've been bleeding that market dry forever and a day with him. Texas, Texas. See, that's why Team Ortiz and people they want to. Like, you ain't fight for me. No, you want to bleed that market dry. That you guys know right now. Anywhere else, does that fight sell? Maybe, maybe not. But you know, in Texas, you can sell it. You can sell it, right? But if you go anywhere else, New York, Vegas, California, it may sell, it may not. Especially with the inactivity of this guy. But you know, in Texas, you can sell it. Just off the history of, Earl in Texas, uh, boy being from Grand Prairie and all of that, you can sell it there. I just think the thrill is gone. But Earl could come back and get a tune-up, man. Go work with cousin Buddy McGirt. Because I'm pretty sure Frank Martin is telling you he's getting the sauce right now. He's getting the sauce, man. So you can go, cousin Buddy's down there, hook up with cousin Buddy, get you a trainer, because you don't have a trainer still. All these, look, see these delusional fans that are on here. They see you make an appearance, right? This guy, that's why I just sit back and watch, man. 2 eyes. I sit back and watch, man, and laugh. I'll be like, damn, this nigga pops out. He brings the Girl Scout out of everybody, man. They get excited. He's coming back. Who's his coach, man? He's coming back. Who's he working with, so, man? Did anybody ask him that? I didn't even watch all the interviews with him. Maybe I'll do it today. I'm definitely gonna, at some point in time, go record. I just did this one now because I walked the dogs, and like I said, I'm not in equipment today, man. So I was like, let me just get this Earl Spence shit out. Like I said, salute to my guy Bozy for sending me that, man. That was boxing ego. Boxing ego. I don't follow a lot of these guys, man. That was this guy right here. Let me see. Boxing ego. I don't be following these guys. Here he is right here. I follow the page. I may follow him on Twitter, but I don't think so. I don't follow this. See, I don't be following these guys, man. If I ever covered a fight with you, right? I covered fights with this guy before, man. And your energy was weirdo tendencies. I don't be following these niggas, man. I do not follow these niggas. This is ego. That was his audio. I don't be following these guys, man. You know. These guys kind of ruined the PBC brand, man. The PBC brand was fucking with them guys too hard for me, man. They overlook me. You can't afford my services now, respectfully. Keep overlooking me, man. When I am retired from municipality services, y'all are gonna wish y'all fucked with me as a media person, man. A media personality. Y'all gonna wish. But by then y'all might have to fuck with my daughters, because shout out to them. They turning up, man. If you see a lot of my content now, that's my kids, man. That's my kids. I'm just doing what I do. I'm a manager, man. I've been a manager, man. I've been an agent, man. But yes, Earl Spence, take a tune-up fight, man. But you probably want too much money for a tune-up fight, man. You know what I'm saying? And you probably, like I said, y'all don't have the muscle. Y'all know what muscle is, right? Do I need to pull that up on the Google search? Do y'all know what muscle is, man? A lot of content creators don't have muscle. That's why when they when content creators try to start talking of logistics of boxing, and you actually know a little bit about the logistics of boxing, you lose them. That's why if you notice me, I don't engage in a lot of the group activities over here unless I feel like you are somewhat my equal. If you're not my equal, right? Because nobody's better than anybody, but I look at it like this: if you never did a job. That's why I like to talk to fighters. I'm not an active fighter, but I have active fighter bloodline. Hall of Famers, check, right? When you see me in the gym, how I have my kids running around the gym, that was me back in the day as a baby. Around the greats, Poison, Breland, all of these guys, Buddy McGurk. I was in the gyms, man. Right? And I laugh when guys come, the trolls, and I'm 46 years old. You want to fight me? You're gonna fight a bullet in your fucking head, nigga. If I'm telling you guys right now, if any of you niggas ever see me in traffic and you are obsessed groupie fans of mine and you try to run down on me, you better hope I'm in good spirits. Because if you run down on me and I'm on one like that, I'm gonna blow your fucking head off. And I'm just letting you know I'm like that. And I carry it like that, right? Because I know a lot of y'all see me in the gym hitting the bag and doing things and troll me, right? I don't fight no more. I kill, nigga. I'm 46 years old. I'm going to kill for my family. I'm going to kill for my name. I don't fight no more. Do your real research on me. Do your real research on me. Don't listen to niggas that sit online and do nothing. I show what I do, right? But if you think you're going to run down on me or see me in the streets and it's going to be an altercation, the only altercation is going to be the paramedics coming and probably trying to resuscitate you. Real talk. They will try to resuscitate you. Right? That's how Charleston White and all these other niggas carried on the internet and y'all respect it. I'm the same way. And I'm really like that, though. Ask niggas that walk around with my scars that I done beat in the head with baseball bats. Ask about that. See, when people talk about me, they don't talk about me. So ask about those blah blah. Niggas know blah blah. Niggas know blah blah. Blah blah is very well respected. Shout out to my man. I seen him about a week ago. He went crazy when he seen me. Because he knows. He witnessed a lot of it. If my man T-Dog was in here, T-Dog would tell you. So these guys see me now in the gym doing positivity, right? But yet you still get the trolls that come and talk stupid. Nigga, talk stupid to me in my presence and see how it plays for you. See how it plays. See if I don't pistol whip you in broad daylight. See if I won't pistol whip you in broad daylight and put my gun in your mouth and get on my what's gonna say, suck it, nigga, suck it. Play with me, man. Play with me, man. Play with me, right? But that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Trey Williams. Trey Williams is an active fighter. Did an interview with him a couple weeks ago. Check it out, man. Salute, Trey. Good morning. But yes, so when you see me in these gyms now, and I'm hitting the bag, and you want to say, "Oh, I'll beat you up," you won't beat me up, nigga. I can't remember the last time I lost a fight. Real talk. The last nigga I think that attempted to fight me, he woke up in the ER. I swear to God. The Green Lawn Massacre. T-Dog, if you in here, let him know, man. This nigga attempted to fight me, right? I'm going to share this story real quick, right? So my brother had went to Green Lawn. Green Lawn's on the other side of town. And I was in the projects. This is when I was still living in the projects. I'm letting you know how long ago this was. I was living in the projects. I'm in the projects. And apparently, he went in the store and he left the car running. And some niggas they thought they had problems with us. They took his keys out the car and they was holding him hostage, right? They wouldn't give him his keys back, right? So this nigga's calling me. I'm like I said, I'm in East Fifth, Livingston East Fifth. I'm in the project, right? So I'm like, damn, what you mean they got your keys, man? You can't get your keys back? So now I'm mad. I'm like, damn, they got my brother up there. They took his keys. So shout out to my man Desi, right? I see my man, my neighbor Desi, right? I jumped in his truck. We sprinting over. I had my back, right? Listen, I had my Louisville slugger, Barry Bonds, right? I'm like, man, these niggas done jumped on my brother. I'm telling Desi, I had my hawk on. I said, yo, I'm gonna kill one of these niggas, right? I'm gonna kill one of these niggas. So we get over there to Green Lawn. Upon getting over there, I'm looking. Yo, my brother is fine. It's all these niggas out there. Yo, they did not touch him, right? He's fine. They just got the keys, right? So my man Desi, he jumps out. Desi's a goon, man. Yo, Desi's on. He's ready. He's charged up. He's like, yo, what the fuck is going on, right? He's screaming, right? He like, These niggas got my keys, right? My brother tells Desi that. Yo, Desi screams on these niggas. Yo, these niggas give up the keys ASAP Rocky, like kids. I'm watching all of this, right? Yo, so now they give up the keys to Desi. They was all scared. But Desi's over here. I'm over here. My brother's on the other side, right? Yo, now they see me. Mind you, like I just said, he's been up there for about 15, 20 minutes. They did not touch him, right? So now these niggas is all hyped up because it's me now. I see it in them. They think they're going to jump on me because they all on my side. But what they didn't realize was I had Barry Bonds right there. I didn't pull it out because when I came, I seen my brother was fine. So I said, oh, I'm going to chill. I'm not going to be on war more and clear the block, right? But when they seen me, they like, oh, we're going to jump on Shaw. We're going to jump on him. Niggas, bitches, right? That's what bitches do. Step on stage, girls scream like I'm Keith, right? So they thought they going to jump on me. I looked at my brother, like I signaled to him. I'm like, yo, nigga, I'm not running. I was like, yo, these niggas come. You just make sure you get up around over here. I'm holding it down. Yo, them niggas attempted to run down on me. When they came, I came with the Louisville. I came right up with my sword, right? The dumb nigga put his arm up. Like his arm was a shield, right? Stupid nigga, I broke his shit. I broke him down, right? His man seen that, but it was too late. They was already engaged, right? His man seen it and tried to come. When I went to take his head off, he skated up out of there. Now, my man, right? This is my family. My man, I call him my man now because I don't look at him as family. Yo, this clown nigga grabs me. What you grabbing me for, nigga? You better grab them niggas, right? So when he grabbed me, these niggas tried to jump on me a little bit, right? Now, my brother made it around. My brother, whap, he had a bat too. Whap, he caught one of these niggas, right? I didn't know at the time. I see my man Desi over there busting a nigga down, boop, 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 right? I gathered myself. I grabbed my bat up. I was gonna fuck my own cousin up. My man, I call him my man now. Cause look, I gathered myself and I looked at. I said, "Oh, why you grab me?" I looked at him like, "Nigga, why you grab me?" And I spared him, right? Cause I was gonna clean him up for grabbing me. But I was like, "This is my family. If I fuck him up, I gotta talk to my aunt. Like, why did I do that to him, right?" So I gathered myself and I turned around and I seen my brother was, in a situation. The other niggas, they fell back. They fell back because they seen it in my face. They said, yo, Shaw's on one. So they got out the way. Now the dude, I did not know my brother hit him with the bat like that. But I just seen him tussling with my brother, man. I scalped him. I opened his head up to the white meat. Over the top. Baka! That nigga's brains was out there, right? His brains was out there. And then when I came around, I seen his face was ripped open. I said, oh shit, we gotta get out of here. This nigga's about to die, right? This nigga is about to die. So I skated up the street, right? I skated up the street. My man came out. He picked me up. Boom, we blew it up out of there, right? Now look, check this out, man. This is where I tell you, I stay out the way. I don't fuck with niggas like this no more, right? But check, this is how it went down, right? Now, and I thank God, right, that technology is what it is. These gangster niggas that attempted to jump me, right? They attempted to kidnap my brother, because that's kidnapping, right? When you try to take a nigga's keys and hold them hostage and all that. Yo, these gangster niggas, after they got dealt with like that, went to the police, right? They went to the police. Right? They went to the police, right? Now check this out, right? Like I said, shout out to, it was in front of a storefront. T-Dog could tell you, there was cameras out there, man. Yeah, there was cameras, man. Luckily for me, there was cameras out there, and the cameras witnessed everything. That is why I did not go to jail. And the district attorney and them said, yo, we can't. Yeah, this man was self-defense. Yo, look at the cameras. Yo, this man came up there right? We didn't know he had a weapon and bats. He didn't jump out and jump on nobody. He defended himself. I see 6 guys trying to jump on him, right? But yo, this is what these so-called gangster niggas do. So I tell you, man, stay away from these niggas, man. They not like that. They talk all of this rah, 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 rah. And when it gets rah, 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 they turn into victims. They don't talk about that, about blah, blah, do they? Ask about blah, blah, man. Ask about blah, blah. But let's get back to this boxing, man. So, yeah, the zone ain't having it, man. And rightfully so. Why would you want to pay for a guy who hasn't fought in years? Like, you don't, that's not good business. That's not good business. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? But shout out to Eagle. That was Eagle's content. Dan Raphael, who, like I said, has professional relationships. So if he's saying the zone is the source that told him that, it could be possibly right. Or it could be like he could be doing like Blue Blood Sports and the rest of these niggas too. You know? But if you put the zone, right? This is why I say you gotta listen. You listen. That's how I just said Bozy sent me that, right? I bet you if Bozy heard me say that, Bozy's not gonna be like, I did send that to my good brother, right? That's my source. Bozy sent this to me, right? This is the same way Dan Raphael said the source was the zone. So you putting a stamp on it, man. Y'all following that? You putting a stamp on that, man. It's like I said, Bozy sent that to me. Now, I'd rather see Boots. And what's the, like I said, the fight that Earl Spencer had is with Charlo. Y'all should set trip. But y'all probably can't, y'all both probably want too much money and ain't nobody trying to pay y'all, man. That's why y'all was there at the fights begging for fights. Well, EJ wasn't begging. I ain't even gonna front on EJ like that. Even though I don't fuck with him, we don't see eye to eye, I would not front on EJ. EJ wasn't begging. EJ is straight. EJ still spending corporate bread, right? But Charlo, you was begging, my nigga. That's why Eddie Hearns walked off from you, man. You was sounding stupid. You trying to tell that man to get his shit together. No, he got his shit together. You got to get your shit together, brother. But you and EJ should fight. That's a big Texas fight. You just got to find somebody to put the money up. You know, that's all it's about, the money. That's what I was trying to explain the other day in the Car Chronicles. Who's going to put this money up, man? It's about the money. But, you know, all these guys know boxing. Everybody knows boxing on the internet. But can everybody show it? Who shows boxing on the internet, right? Everybody knows it. Yo, man, I know boxing. Like, see, you see my profile picture right here? This is me showing boxing. This was an event right here, man. That's what I'm going to do. When I retire, I'm going to just be a photographer, right? They're going to, I'm going to be like Method Man. You see Method Man at the game? But I've been doing it already. Shout out to Clifford Smith. That's Method Man's real name. He was at the Jets game as a photographer. That's what I'm going to do. I like to do photography, right? Because when you do photography work, you out the way. You don't got to do no interviews. That's what, like, once I started doing my media marketing agent shit, I just fell back. I turned into a photographer, man. I'll be in the cut, man. And if you got a good lens, right? If you got a good lens, a long lens, you don't have to be all around niggas. You could be in the cut like a sniper. That's what I do. I'll be in the cut and then I'll ask mad questions. I'll be around the producers, the engineer, people. I'll be asking niggas mad questions. Right? I'll be like, yo, what's that do? Right? Yeah, that's how I got nice. I'll be like, yo, what's that do? What's that right there? Right? Shout out to my niece. I'll be like my niece Adina. What's your name is? What's your name is? What's your name? What's that do? How I do that? Can you show me how to do that? Can I try that? Right? That's how, look, dumb people don't do that. Smart people ask questions. What is that? How much that cost? How you work that? Is that hard to learn? That's what smart people do, right? And they said I'm dumb. But I know I can do a lot of things, man. I show it. You know how I can do a lot of things? Because I ask questions. I read. I know I don't look like it. I ask questions. If I'm intrigued by something, that's why I tell you niggas, serious inquiries only, man. You niggas don't ask no questions. You niggas just sit back and watch something. Like, I can do that. No, you can't. It shows. You can't do it. You can't do it, man. But yes, maybe Earl and Charlo should fight, man. Maybe they should fight. Here, go right here. Look, I'm gonna play this for y'all. Look how Eddie walked off on. Shout out to my girl Rachel B. She's a promoter. This is the active promoter right here. Look, she said Charlo telling Eddie Hearn to get his shit together. It's funny. Maybe Heyman and PBC should get their shit exactly. Exactly. Nigga's a clown. Look, he's a clown. See, that's what clowns look like. That's why Eddie did him like that. Yo, Eddie walked off on him, man. Eddie knew he was a clown. Yeah, he's a clown. yo, that nigga's a clown. Like, nigga, that's why they had it right where he belonged there. Look, you see, he's on the other side. He's not even in the loop, man. He was supposed to be on this side. Yeah, EJ was on this side of the barricades, man. EJ was on that side. That's where he should have been at, man. They had him on the other side, man. Look, that's why Eddie's had to skip off on him. Look, I ain't playing the audio yet. I just want y'all to see it. Yo, Eddie skipped off on him, man. He was a clown. Yeah, he was a clown talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Yeah, he was talking about nothing. Master Rank, what's going on, good brother? Salute, peace. He was talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Look, now let's listen to him talk about a whole bunch of nothing. This is straight comedy, man. Comedy Central. Listen to this clown. I'm nothing to play with. I got a nigga in my chat right now that'll beat your ass. Straight Williams will whoop your ass.
You already know I'm that motherfucker.
I'm that nigga though. Yo, did he sound like Eddie Kane? Look, I told y'all, look, my content is looking fire right now. Yeah, that was Eddie Kane with the heartbeats, man. Yeah, he wants his spot back, man. Yo, that was Eddie Kane with the heartbeats. I'm that nigga though, man. Yo, Boost done took his spot, man. You want my spot, Flash? Look, yeah, he was Eddie Kane. I'm that nigga though, right? Yeah, he wish he was in there being paraded around with Eddie. Remember, he used to front on Eddie, man. Now you begging Eddie for a fight, man. You begging Eddie for a fight, nigga. Nigga, please, man. You begging Eddie for a fight, man. Eddie ain't thinking about y'all, man. Eddie ain't thinking. Yo, y'all fronting on Eddie, man. Yo, remember they front on Eddie. Yeah, Eddie was supposed to say, yo, call Al. Bro, they fronting on Eddie, man. Now they need Eddie, right? Yo, they need Eddie, man. Them boys is down bad, man. Yeah, them boys is down bad right now. That was a bad look, man. You see how none of these pro PBC, Al Heyman niggas is talking about this, man.
Y'all know who to talk to. Hey, y'all be crazy and get your shit together. Fight some outside shit.
They walked off on him when he said that, man.
I'm already good.
Yeah, he walked off on him when he said that dumb shit, man. See, he said some old dumb shit, man. Yeah, he walked off on him. Man. Get y'all shit together. Yo, dog, you don't even got a date, man. Yo, look, this is where they really got exposed at, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Wines Only Promotions. You're supposed to put your own bag up, brother. Wines Only Promotions, man. So shout out to my girl, Raging Babe. She's a promoter, right? You part of the reason what Lou DiBella was talking about, man. Now this right here, we talking boxing. I love this right here. Look, this was great sportsmanship, man. Watch what Robert Garcia did. That nigga Erickson Lubin was in the twilight zone, man. Look, he was done. Look what Robert Garcia did, man. He bought that chair over there, man. Look, man, great sportsmanship by Robert Garcia. Look at that, man. Lubin was done. And I was watching a lot of y'all say that he wasn't. That was a premature stop. No, his life got saved, bro. Look at that, man. His life got saved, man. Look at him on the ropes right here. He's done right there. That shot right there killed the look. Then he took unnecessary blunt force shots to the head. So shout out to that rep, man. Wonderful job. You saved that man's life, man. But Robert Garcia, class act right here, man. Bringing that stool in there, man. Because he was done. Now, a lot of people, I want to clear this up, right? I put out some content yesterday. And shout out to Transformer Troy Isley for going at K. Karambi, but not going at him. They have a history. K. Karambi coached all of those guys. They always, from the that area down there in Virginia. Transformer Troy Osley has since gone on to work with Bomac and them, right? And I put this out there because he fronted on K. Karamba. He didn't front on Al Mitchell. So him and K. Karamba have an issue. And he basically was, airing his grievances out, saying that for Erickson Lubin to get away from him. Now you see how this is why I say people will try to put a twist on your content because they're mad that you put out the content that they should have put out, especially if you sit online and you talk boxing. Why haven't you put this out, man? Right? But yes, he used to coach all of them. And he no longer coaches a lot of them. Shakur, Big Baby, Keyshawn. And Troy Osley said that he didn't know what he was doing. He said he's going to get somebody hurt. And Lubin got hurt, man. Now, I don't know if K has responded. Probably not, because K. Karamba is not like that. But Troy Osley didn't hesitate. And Troy Osley's over there in Dubai, man. Yo, shout out to Bill Haynes. Speaking of Dubai, I might get to that. Yo, Bill's a funny ass nigga, man. Yo, Bill is one of the best promoters in boxing. He's a promoter, yo. He might not put the money up like that, but he does put money up. I ain't gonna go there. But Bill, when it comes to knowing how to promote and stir the shit up, he does a phenomenal job. Nope, I'm cooking. Don't call me. Yeah, so the Normans have arrived. Yeah, they arrived in Dubai, or Riyadh, right? Bill and them has been over there. And Bill, put out a little video, funny video. I might play it. Bill's funny, man. Yo, Brian Norman saying you can't fuck with him, man. You got too much chitlin grease on you, brother. You're like, you want to, but Bill's too seasoned, man. Bill's too seasoned, man. He makes you look like chitlin grease, man. You look like chitlin grease, man. When you try your showmanship can't fuck with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Bill, you gotta look. Bill's that guy, man. Bill's that hustler, salesman uncle. You can't fuck with him with it, man. You can't fuck with him, man. Bill's from the town, right? That's what they call Oakland. I think a lot of spots, the hoods, they call it the town, man. Cause if you know about Omaha, the north side, they call the north side the town, right? A lot of different hoods, they call it the town, man. If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know. But maybe I'll get to that in a second, man. Cause I found that funny. Somebody sent that to me too, man. Because once I get on Max B, man, I'm gonna show y'all something about Max B. Oh, here it goes. Like I broke this down for y'all. Pay attention to this. Starting to hide my content, right? My content. I broke this down yesterday, and I was saying how views are bought. And views could be bought. Views also could be hidden. Anytime I expose Earl Spence or I say something about Earl Spence that's too true, they try to hide my numbers. But listen to these numbers. Listen to this right here.
Pay attention to what's going on. Like the door, like I said earlier, the door is still possibly open for Earl Spence to face Virgil Ortiz, but I don't think Earl Spence would do it.
I said
because I think the same thing that happened to Erickson Lubin will happen to him. And then what will that do for his legacy? If he fights Erickson Lubin and gets mopped up like that. My fault. If he fights Virgil Ortiz and gets mopped up like that, how would he look? Earl Spence right now still has a window, still has an aura about him. But if he fights Virgil Ortiz, who was from where, y'all? Grand Prairie, Texas, like a suburb of Dallas, and Virgil Ortiz does that to him after what we've seen Terrence Crawford do to him, what does that leave Earl Spence? Pay attention to what's going on.
Where does that leave him, y'all? If he fights Virgil Ortiz, see, they don't be wanting to put my content out there, right? Because they know I'm Shy Heyman, Shy Al, Call Al, right? They know I'm Shy Al, right? They don't want to put my content out there because I broke that down to him. And he listens, right? He listens. He gets the kite. Like, yo, dude, these fans, your delusional fans are stupid. And I tell them to their face they stupid. You ain't been in the ring in 3 years. You're gonna get in there, your timing is off, you're gonna get blitzed. Virgil Ortiz is gonna blitz you, and that's why they want to fight you. Robert Garcia and want you to see you get beat up because you beat up his brother. You beat up little Mikey, so they want to see you get beat up. Virgil Ortiz is gonna blitz you. Like, get a tune up, man. If you're coming back, get a tune up, man. You can get a tune up and get good money. You might not get the biggest of money, but you can get good money and get a tune up because you have groupied out delusional fans that they still holding on to you, the big fish, you're the biggest. Fight anybody. Yo, if dudes are smart, right? Be like Canelo, man. Canelo marches to the beat of his own drum. Right? How many tune-ups, touch-ups has Canelo fought, man? Real talk. Real talk. How many? Put it in the comments section, man, if you're still in here rocking out with yours truly. The Source Guard. I'm the Source Guard, man. I'm the Source Guard. I'm about to, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna throw Max B in here. I'll throw Max B in when I go to the spot to record later. I'm gonna go record today. But Max B, and I'm gonna just put y'all on for those of y'all that don't understand the algorithm. You listen to content creators that act like they know the algorithm. No, nigga, you pay for views, man. Yo, Max B came home in one day. He has shut the internet down, right? Basically, shut the game down. You know why? Because this shit is all controlled. He has that deal. Shout out to Sub-Zero. I was watching Sub-Zero last night. Sub-Zero was breaking it down to the T. I really wasn't watching too much boxing. That's why I had to catch this shit this morning that Bozy and them sent me because I was all in the Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero was breaking it down, right? Max B came home from jail and he has the internet on fire, right? There's guys that been in the world came home and got their buzz, but they like this nigga's buzz for somebody that came home in 24 hours to do what he did on the internet. It shows you guys, and this is what I'm trying to you guys understand, that this shit is all controlled. If they say this is who is taking off, that's who takes off. We just witnessed this with Max B. Yo, Max B came home in less than 24 hours. The numbers that he did on this internet is damn near unheard of, man. Remember, a lot of guys, look, you see, I do this, but I don't do this. I didn't take that deal. I don't want that deal. They came to me a long time ago. I could have that deal. I don't want that deal. Because when I look at the boxing people that took that deal, they're gimmicked out. They'll sit online for mad hours, but they can't show you them doing nothing. See, with me, I can show me doing things. That's why I didn't take the deal, and they mad at me. They try to hide me because I didn't. They offered me that deal, but I'm gonna get another deal. It's coming back around again. I didn't want that deal though. I didn't want that deal. To me, that's not the deal that I'm looking for, right? And shout out to Floyd Mayweather. Like Floyd Mayweather said, I can't tell you what you're worth. See, a lot of you guys, that's what y'all are worth. I'm not worth that, right? But Max B has come home. He's been home now since Sunday. So today is Tuesday. A couple days now, man. But he has the internet on fire. Remember, 4X had it on fire. Not like this though. I'm just showing you, like when they give you that, they anoint you, or you're gonna do it. There's nothing that you have the internet on fire. That's why I always tell you this shit is controlled. But Max B is, man, and there's levels, right? And no disrespect, right? But look, Max B came home, right? How many other big notable people come home from jail? They get picked up, they get an outfit, they get a chain, they get all this, and the internet doesn't. They might get a little bit of traction, but this dude, the traction that he got, and like Sub-Zero was saying, watch, in a couple weeks, they're gonna talk about how he's a rat. He told on his brother. They're already starting it now, but right now, the deal that he has in place and the people that's behind
fuck on him. This shit does not matter. The smear campaign and all that, it doesn't matter. Because like I said, for certain people, it doesn't matter if you're a rat. That's the society we live in nowadays. That the days of that, back in the day, yo, he's a rat. Nobody's gonna fuck with him. It's over with. I mean, these niggas you sit around right now are rats with no honor. Don't do nothing. We live in a new day and time, man. That's why you just gotta stay out the way. Just concentrate on whatever you're growing and doing, and keep perfecting it and pop it, right? But Max B has the internet on fire. Yeah, it's fire. Jim Jones is low right now, as he should. You see, they be making my man Jimmy crash out, man. See, Jim crashed out right now, right? Right now, Jim was trying to sabotage him, right? Now you got a lot of powerful enemies now, Jim. Because if you see, Jim Jones had look, for those y'all, and I'm gonna talk about this later on in depth. I'm gonna pull up a lot of shit to show, right? Has Jim Jones ever had this much motion? Real talk. I know he had balling, he had hit records, songs, bangers, right? The amount of motion that, and look, Max B just came home. He don't really even know about the internet wave like this, but he has so much motion on his internet right now. Has Jim Jones ever had it? Look, this much motion. Jim has been in the internet and the algorithm for months and months. Beefs with Cam and 50 and just all type of shit, right? Has he ever had this much motion? What Max B has had in the last 3 days, 2 days? Has he? Fair question to ask, man. Put it in the comment section, man, because we're gonna go live with this later on, man. We're gonna go live later. I got to, because Max B has the streets on fire, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed my source this morning. I did an hour. It kind of went a little left. You know, I talked about tales of blah blah. But this was more so about, you know, the Earl Spence, man. Earl, take a tune up, man. But you don't need the money, man. You know, if you need the money, take a tune up. Don't rush into the fire, man. Because you're gonna rush into that fire, and it ain't gonna play out for you, brother. Look, it's not gonna play out for you. And the reason why it's not gonna play out for you is because you've been inactive. You've been inactive, man. You know, all the other things that you got going on that I'm not gonna speak on. But you've been inactive for too long, brother. So you don't need to just jump back. You don't, like, if Trey's in here and other fighters, boxing is timing, man. You gotta be in the ring. And you are a bright lights fighter. See, I'm not gonna sit on here in front on you, EJ. Because I made you. Why would I play you? I was around. You are a bright lights fighter, brother. Right? You're a bright lights fighter. This is Sha Heyman talking to you, brother.
It was supposed to be official. And you don't be questioning that. Or you don't say, yo, motherfucker, what are you doing? Right? But it was good to see you in there clean. Clean, right? Goddamn, you was clean. But do you want to fight Virgil Ortiz? Do you want your legacy to go? Like, see, Terrence Crawford, getting your ass whooped by Terrence Crawford, aka Terrence Jones, that was God's work. That was your get back for all your sins. But now, if you go in there and get mollywopped by Virgil Ortiz, it'll kill your legacy, bro. It'll really kill your legacy, man. Your best bet. And look, we doing advisory work. Sha Heyman. This is Sha Heyman. Yes. Come talk to Sha. Your best bet is the fight was supposed to be official. Well, and you don't be questioning that. Too, y'all. You don't say, yo, motherfucker, what are you doing?
Y'all overlooked me.
Right? But it was good to see you in there clean. Clean, right? Goddamn, you was clean. But do you want to fight Virgil Ortiz? Do you want your legacy to go? Like, see, Terrence Crawford, getting your ass whooped by Terrence Crawford, aka Terrence Jones, that was God's work. That was your get back for all your sins. But now, if you go in there and get mollywopped by Virgil Ortiz, it'll kill your legacy, bro. It'll really kill your legacy, man.
Let that soak in, man. Yo, let that
your
soak
best
in.
bet. And look, we doing advisory work. Shahanan. It's a Shahanan. Yes. Come talk to Shah.
Talk to Shah Al, man. I haven't been wrong, man. I'm batting 1,000, man. 1,000. I'm batting 1,000. See receipts, stamped and certified all over the game.
The best bet is the fight was supposed to be official, and you don't be questioning that, or you don't say, "Yo, motherfucker, what are you doing?" Right? But it was good to see you in there clean. Right? Goddamn, you was clean. But do you want to fight Virgil Ortiz? Do you want your legacy to go? Like, see, Terrence Crawford, getting your ass whooped by Terrence Crawford, aka Terrence Jones, that was God's work.
God's work, man.
That was your get back for all your sins.
Yes, it was.
But now, if you go in there and get mollywopped by Virgil Ortiz, it'll kill your legacy, bro. It'll really kill your legacy, man. Your best bet. And look, we doing advisory work. Shahanan.
Yeah.
It's a Shahanan.
Serious inquiries.
Come talk to
serious inquiries. See, I'm at my desk, man. I do advisory work, man. Yo, T, what up, man? Yo, T, what up? I was talking about the Green Law Massacre earlier, T. Yo, they bought Tales of Blah Blah out, man. T, they bought Tales of Blah Blah out, man. Yo, T, hold on, T, you in here? Look. Yo, T, I'm getting the back, baby. Look. Yo, T, look, I'm getting the back, baby. I ain't never left it, T. But look, look at me, T. T, watch me, T, look.
I am the...
Hold on, T, I'm getting it back.
I haven't played that.
I was in there fronting, T. Yo, T's one of my strength conditioning coaches. Yo, look, T. Yo, T, that's the incline, T. Look. Yo, T. You know, look. I don't want to show too much, T. Look. T, I don't want to show too much. T, I don't want to show too much. I don't want to show too much, T. Look. Yeah, I want one of these niggas, you know, these old defamation of character clown niggas that think shit is free and get these jaw. Get this shit wild now. Get this shit wild now. Yeah, get it wide now. Yeah, get it wide now. I was in there on the incline last night. Ain't no too much. I ain't doing too much, man. I'll be in there with the troops, man. Yeah, that was clean, right? Clean! That's not. That's these my stuff with additional coaches, man. Yo, when we used to live in the project, we used to be on big time program, man. We used to be on big time program.
Monty.
So my boy right there.
I think you ready.
Look.
I think you ready, Yamani.
My boy
Somebody told me you said you could whoop me.
Yeah.
I might have to get my combinations ready.
Look. My boy right there, look.
Oh man, I might have to get my combinations ready.
My boy right
Somebody
there.
said you could whoop me.
I said, yo, man, somebody said you could whoop me, right? Yeah. I was ready last night, man. I had my sneakers on, man. Somebody said you could whoop me, right? I heard you said you could whoop me.
It was supposed to be, man. It was supposed to be official.
I was in there though last night.
You don't question that, or you don't say, "Yo, motherfucker."
T, I was in there last night. I was thinking about you, T. When I got on the incline.
But it was good to see you in there.
See, I got on the incline last night, man. See, when Joe Genie ain't in there, I could really get loose, man. Cause like how Joe be saying, get out of my way. Joe be in my way. Look, T. Joe be in my way. I ain't showing too much, man.
gotta come get the store. Yeah, see, they gotta come get the store. They overlook the magic. They gotta come get it now. Yeah, see, they gotta come get the magic now, man. They overlooked the coming. They was what? Jealous fans. Yeah, they was jealous fans. Up, man. I see you. I see you in the bushes. Mum line right there, man. Yo, see that? Yeah. Yo, shout out to my boy T. T's my strength and conditioner coach. We used to do that all day, every day in the projects. Manafield, Winoka, no manna. A lot of y'all didn't come to Manafield only for the Bulldogs. Y'all was scared. Y'all couldn't come to Manafield Park. See, when the Bulldogs play, it's safe over there. When Bulldog season, when it wasn't Bulldog season, it wasn't safe. You couldn't come to Manafield Park. Let them know, see. Yeah, they couldn't come to Manafield Park, man. Y'all couldn't come to Manafield, man. It wasn't safe. It wasn't safe, man. He said, you must be coming out of retirement. They don't know, you know. Nah, they don't know, T. T, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, man. Don't say nothing, man. Don't say nothing, man. You know, look, rest in peace to my moms, man. A hard head make a soft behind, man. Somebody will get parked. Shout out to Cowboy. Cowboy is funny as hell. They said Cowboy sucker punch dude. Cowboy said, nah, I just punched on the sucker, right? I just punched on the sucker, man. Somebody will get parked. Somebody will get parked, right? I parked that nigga, man. He thought he was rolling. I parked him, right? I parked him, man. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the content this morning. I see they got a new format. I don't know how it look. I'll play it back. I'm about to go kick it at the gas station, man. I'm off today, man. See, when I'm off work, I don't know what to do with myself. I should have really wanted to do some deliveries this morning, man. I should have wanted to do some deliveries, man. Yeah, he's right outside. Ain't no rules. Facts. Fact. T, I was talking about that, man. Niggas be violating and trying to turn into victims, man. I talked about the Green Law Massacre, man. Had they jumped on me and did me dirty, I would have been the victim, fam. I would have had to eat that. They would have been like, oh man, them niggas rolled Shy out. Shy got rolled out in Green Law. But it didn't go that way. And then they went to the police. They went to the police, man. That's why I just stay away from niggas. But now I play with my own rules, man. Run down on me now, man. I'm gonna end your life, man. I'm gonna end your life, man. And I have the rights to do it, man. I am. I'm gonna do it this afternoon, man. So I want to go record. I want to do a professional recording too. But I'm gonna go up to the gas station and kick it with the guys, man. It's Veterans Day. I'm gonna give back to some of the vets up there, man. The street vets, the vet. I'm gonna go buy them guys some beers and shit. I'm gonna have my coffee with them. I'm gonna have my hot coffee, but I'm gonna get the guys some natty daddies and all that. I take care of the community, man. These niggas be talking about us, T, but why they don't ever be outside, man? T, man. These niggas gotta stop this shit, man. I'm gonna get on my Gilly the Kid, man. This shit is WWF, man. WWE, man. You gotta stop talking about reputable people, man. You can't show nothing reputable that you ever done or did, man. It's disgusting, man. This shit is disgusting, man. If you speak on anybody that's reputable, right? If you speak on anybody that's reputable, like, you see how I just spoke on Earl Spence? Because I'm reputable. You see how I gave him real advice? Because I'm reputable. I was like, nah, fam, you look good. I can tell you clean right now. Why would you rush back in there to get your head cleaned off by Virgil Ortiz? You look, you got 1 million groupie dummy fans. Go fight a tune-up fight, man. These niggas is thirsty. These niggas is thirsty to see you fight. It don't matter who you fight. But now I'm giving away the game. I don't give a fuck. It don't matter who you fight. You don't gotta fight Virgil Ortiz. See, you had all the wrong dumb people around you forever and a day. No tune-ups. What you mean tune-ups? How many tune-up touch-ups has Canelo Alvarez had? Huh? How you talking about, man? I'm gonna go live at the gas station too, man. I'm gonna go live at the gas station. I'm about to give back to the community, man, this morning. It's Veterans Day, man. Some vets up there, some street vets. Get back down and out on their luck, man. You heard? And stuff, but yo, T, man. I hit the incline last night, man. You know, I was in there getting busy, man, with my young boys, man. Those is my young boys in there, man. You know, I love the gym because that's a multicultural gym, man. You have Latinos, you have blacks, you even have the Caucasians in there, man. My little boy Max, everybody be in there. So it's like a good melting pot, man. And I thrive off of that energy, man. I thrive off of that energy. I threw 225 up on the flat bench. I wasn't fucking with it on the incline. See, look, I know my limits, right? I probably could have did it, but like I said, I'm not in there. Yo, look, I'm just chilling, right? I'm chilling. But yo, T, I think if I had you in there with me, I might have got dumb. I might have dumbed out. You know, when you have your workout comrades and partners with you, you get to getting dumb and you dumb out. But I was just playing around with it. Like I said, Joe Dini wasn't in there, right? You see how I slammed the weights back on the whistle. I know when I do that shit gets Joe excited. He's like, don't slam that. That's the Ronnie Coleman in me, man. I love slamming that iron on the what's the name, man. Yeah, see, man, when I used to do the screaming and the yelling. I think I might do that tonight, man. Or at some point in the week, I'm gonna do a video like that. You know, when niggas get underneath them weights. You know, this is a true story, right? You know, we work out over here, so we study all this shit. You know, if you lifting weights, right? This is for all you guys that lift weights. You quote unquote maniacs and professionals. Yo, when you throwing a weight up off of you and you screaming, right? That's letting you know that weight is too heavy, man. Right? Real talk. When you gotta yell and scream to get that shit up off of you, you got it up off you, but that's letting you know that weight is too heavy. That's your mind. That's your body letting you know. I'm gonna do a video like that. Yo, we used to do our comedy skits and do all of that, man. We used to do our comedy skits and do that, man. I meant to do it last night, but I didn't want to scare the kids up in there, man. Like, as a matter of fact, I'll do it on Saturday or Friday night when it's nice and empty. Cause yo, if I get in there and get the young like that, yo, the kids are gonna get scared. They're gonna get scared. Yeah, I was on that incline last night, man. You know, feeling good, man. And of course, you know, I stay on the bag, man. Cause yo, one of the trolls called me. Yo, look, I don't know why these guys be wanting to fight me, man. They always want to fight me. I be like, nah, come to the gym. I got a lot of youngers in there that'll tighten you up, man. They catch my fades for me. They catch my fades. Only people I want to fade out is anybody that ever try to defame my company or my brand or my business. Oh yeah, we got to get that understanding. But you trolls, nah, I'll shoot one of you niggas, man. Respectfully. You run down on me looking for a fight, the paramedics might have to fight for your life, man. Word. They might have to fight for your life, man. I got it on me right now, man. I got it on me right now. I'm about to go get me a cup of coffee. It's on me right now, man. It stays on me, man. It stays on me. I got it on me right now, man. You know, I'm armed, man. You know, because as an American citizen, as a veteran, I'm a veteran, man. I'm a vet, man. Right? Yo, Tia tell you I'm a vet. We rap, you know, our platoon is man of field, man. Right? I came up the ranks, man. I'm a general, man. Right? Yo, I'm a real general, man. Know what I mean? I'm General blah blah, man. Warlord, man. I'm a warlord, man. Right? And as a military man, right, you should always be ready, right? They teach you that in the military, right, T? Yo, T, if you still in here, right? They teach you that in the military. You stay ready so you don't have to get ready, man. Right? See what my brother said? My brother said, right here, you must have came out of retirement. They know you never left, right? You never leave, man. You just get older. You get older, and you have youngins, right? You have your active soldiers underneath you, right? Like I just showed one of my active soldiers, right? He looks good, man. Amani looks good, man. He's learning the way of the source. He's one of my active soldiers, right? So you think if you come to the gym with any type of aggression towards me, Amani's not gonna pop your top off. Marley's not gonna pop your top off, right? I'm a general, man. Jihad ain't gonna pop your top off, right? Yo, T, talk to him, man. Right? Talk to him. I'm like brother Malcolm right now, man. You come at me with any type of aggression, you don't think none of my troops is gonna pick you off, right? Right? Yeah. But I'm old school. I'm like Sarge. I said, step outside and I whip both your ass like you stole something, man. I don't want to damage my hands no more, man. I got a full clip, man. Shout out to my cousin, Little Fame, right? That nigga said I got 10 rounds for 10 clowns, man. 10 rounds, man. That's all we allowed in New York. It's 10 rounds in our shit. So I got 10 rounds for 10 clowns, man. I remember when I was much younger, right? And my kids was younger. I used to have them out there on the track with me. Tia tell you, shout out to Skipper, man. I learned that from Skipper, man. Skipper, that's my family too. He went up north, right? He went to town hall with a shotgun back in the day, man. He did mad time. He was militant though, man. He came home. I used to hate when I had to spend the night over there, right? Because this nigga, right? But at the end of the day, now as a man, I love it now. Because that shit got instilled in me. But that nigga used to make us wake up early in the morning, right? Which I do now, 5 o'clock in the morning. We used to have to go to the track. We was at, his whole, he was militant, man. My Uncle Skipper, man. He was militant. We was at the track. 5:30 in the morning, running laps, doing push-ups. I used to hate my mom's. I had to spend the night over there. I used to hate that shit, man, growing up. But as I got older now, I respect it. But back in the day, I was like, nah, man. Damn. I knew, and then, look, he never ate pork. When you stayed over there, you was not eating no meat. You had to sneak out to go get some meat, man. You had to sneak out, man. There was no meat in that house, man. You had to sneak out to go get a sandwich. Don't come back with that shit on your breath. Don't come back with that shit on your breath, man. He's gonna know. He's gonna know. He's gonna make you do 200 push-ups and burpees All type of shit, man. But yeah, this is the Source Experience, man. Stay on for another 10 minutes, man. But yeah, I'm coming back on with that Max P wave later on. I'm about to run up to the gas station, man. Yo, Daffy's in here with me. Yo, Daff, what up, Daff? Y'all see that? Yo, look, this is Daffy's quarters, y'all. Right? Daffy be in here holding this the office down, the studio recording session. This is her quarters. Because normally, like I said, I wouldn't be here right now. The kids would be at school. I could tell this is her quarters. How she's in here. She's in here looking at me like, yeah, you're not in here nowadays. This is my time. I got you, Daff. I'm about to go to the gas station. And go mess with the guys, man. Yeah, let me see if I can find some of this vintage sauce. I want to throw some vintage sauce out there, man. My man T-Dog, real quick. T, you still in here? Let me. Yeah, let me show my man T-Dog sauce real quick, man. T got a catalog over here, man. I thought I remixed it. Look, okay. I'm on 2 different live streams. All right. That's fire. I didn't even realize that, man. Hopefully y'all supporting the content, man. Yo, Gary Russell. I know it's something about Gary Russell videos. It's got to be underneath these Gary Russell joints, man. Look, they go Patrick Day. They go, Richard Henderson's is a champion. Here go, this is T's interview right here. I think you did this one, T. Right? Yo, T, if you still in here, you did this one. That's me and Sean Porter. Young Shoo Carrington. I think, look at Derek James, man. Look at Derek James, man. Swift Hurd. Iran Barkley. Where's T's joint at, man? This was the Earl Spence meet and greet. Right? Yeah, let me play this real quick. Yeah, look. Yo, T, these dudes are felonious capers, man. See, that's why I just gave. That's why I just gave Earl Spence that advisory. Because I always was an advisor, right? Yo, look. Here's some of my receipts, man. But this is 7 years ago. Look. Yo, T, they don't like me, T. Look.
Man, Bo Mac. Look at the line, man. Look, man. Yo, Bo Mac, I understand, man.
I ran Barkley. When I ran Barkley at the line, they was mad. Look. Watch, T. Look.
The champ's line is crazy, man.
I let them cut the line. They was mad. They didn't know who he was.
I got my man on the autograph. They loving the champ. Yo. You gotta get on the line. Oh, man. You gotta get on the line, man. I got my man on the autograph. Yo, the champ's line is crazy, man. Oh, yeah.
Do I got receipts? Yo, T, do I got receipts, man? Yo, T, do I got receipts? But these niggas be acting like I ain't that nigga. I'm Himothy. Do I got receipts? Where was I at, T? Yo, T, where was I at, man? That's the Earl Spence meet and greet, man. Where was I at, man? These niggas disgust me, man. You disgust me, man. Don't never speak on my name, man. Don't speak on my name, man. You niggas disgust me, man. That's why I will always continue to rise, man. Because I'm walking my purpose with God. God told me a long time ago, boxing is my ministry. Those that go against me will fall before me. will fall before me. Word, we always got those, man. Where was I at, man? You heard Derrick James next to me. This guy, had the audacity to speak, man. So listen, man. Niggas had no idea who I was, man. No idea, man. Who God was blessing me to become. Who God was blessing me to become.
Crazy, man. That's Team Spence right here, man. Yo, Bo Mac, man. Go eat a Big Mac. Get that line, man. Oh, man. So the love is real, man. The love is real. Hey, yo, EJ got looking like Dallas in Brooklyn right now. What up? Yo, he got looking like Dallas in Brooklyn right now. What up?
Yeah, Brooklyn looking like Dallas.
He got looking like Dallas in Brooklyn right now. Look at the love. Look at the love. It's Man Down Promotions right here, team.
Come on, man. They forget about Big Blah. They forget about Big Blah. These niggas will never get to watch these no more. Members only, man. Yo, members only, T. Them joints is members only now, T. They can't watch those. T, they overlooked all of that. Maybe I'll remix some of that one day. Huh? Maybe I'll remix some of that. Let me find my man T with the Russell brothers, man. With the Russell brothers. Here, vintage. Look. This is look. 7 years ago, man. Yeah, we was doing this. Huh? Vintage right here. Vintage, man.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Vintage, man.
To a podcast.
Check.
Yo, vintage. Yo, T, is that you, T? Yo, T, that's you, right? Ah, man, vintage. These guys talking about, man. Yeah, how long you been a hater, man? How long you been a jealous weirdo fan? How long you been in the bushes, man? How long, man? Come clean, man. Like J. Rue the Damn just said, come clean, look.
All right. You already know, man. It's Thursday nights, that Jack Talk podcast. I'm gonna let my brothers introduce themselves real quick.
You already know, man. Jackal just caused AWD approved. One half of Jackal Fitness. Jackson Flat Team Spence, so it don't make sense.
Man, this is Sweets. You know who it is.
It's your boy T in the building.
Big T. Yeah, T, man. Yeah, we was the new guys, right? Yeah, they said we was the new guys. The new guys? Yeah, those are the new guys. Yeah, we was the new guys, man. Yeah, we was the new guys, man. We was the new guys, man. So, some of these guys is trying to get to that motion right now, man. That's 7 years ago, man. That's 7 years ago, man. 7 years ago, man. I gotta find where's the Russell brothers, man? Where's the Russell brothers, man? There's Wilder. Yeah, another vintage Source Talk. Jack Talk podcast right here. Yo, rest in peace to Patrick, man. Patrick Day. Patrick again. They go Shoo. Demetrius Andrade. Man. Oh my God! Look, more Jack Talk right here. Coach Calvin Ford, Lenny Looks. That's Africa's coach right there, man. Yo, where's the Gary Rutler? Cousin Roy. Rest in peace, Nassim Richardson. Tia Fimo. Young Tiafimo, man. Where is that joint, man? Tevin Farmer, Never Too Late. Derrick James and Tony Harrison. Look at Eric Kelly, man. Yo, man. Eric Kelly, he took the content creator influencer deal, man. He knows what's up. Look, Earl Spence right here, man. Damn. Keith Thurman. Rest in peace to him. I just remixed this right here. That's the OG, Joe Villanueva. Bartholomew's brother right here. Where's the dope? Where's the Gary Russell joint, man? They go Lenny again. Coach Ring. Look at Coach Ring, man. Baby Ring. Yo, Ring used to do a lot of film study, man. That's why she's a coach right now. Maurice Hooker. Damn, Little B-Hop. Yo, Little B-Hop they was trying to push him to be a world champion. Gary Antoine, Gary Russell, Antonio. Yo, Bulletproof right here. He just stopped Marcus Brown. See? Sauce, man. Look. Uncle Leon Muhammad, Big Baby. Allen, Gary Allen. Look, I got all the Russell brothers, man. Where's T's joint, man? Young Shakur right here. Edgar Berlanga, Bo Mack, Jamel Herring, Stone Cold. Is this it right here? Here it go. Here it go, T. I found it. I'm chopping this up right here. Look, let's go. I'll tell you, they can't deny it.
You already Apex.
There you go. We're gonna let this rock.
Apex.
We're gonna let this rock. There you go. Yeah, they talk about this. Yeah, let's go.
I'm good, Joe. He won Leo and 10. They gotta come off the court.
Man. Yeah, where these niggas at, Tick? They don't be outside, man. Yeah.
Why they scared to swim with the shark?
Why they scared to swim with the shark, Gary? Man with our shit, the shark. Yeah. Who's calling Gary? Gary with the shark. Stealing sauce, man. That turn to the big fish. Gary out there with the things.
Yeah, angles. Fundamentals.
Yo, rest in peace to Pops, man. Y'all out here involved in the cut. You gonna say, alright, bullshit.
Bang Russell again. Sir.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Savage Stadium.
I like this killer. On the other side, yeah.
Sir.
She ain't gonna function.
No, big bro.
Yeah.
Big bro, the trainer. It's Jack.
Hand speed. Hand speed. Hand speed. Rest in peace to Gary. I said, alright, bullshit. Yes. Oh, hand speed. Hand speed.
Slow down. You're killing them. Yes, it does.
That would sound like a good
It's some power.
What's that shit? Damn, man. Afraid to Spence motherfucker.
Yes, ass speed.
Savage thing. Bang, bang, Russell.
That's why they don't want to jump in the water with that shark.
Heard that again?
They don't want to jump off.
Shark.
Better get away from them W's.
And running with my sharks forever. Y'all see, I had the whole project in there. It is a big call. Hurdle. Shout out to Uncle Gary. Now, bullshit. Double jab.
That shit is coming so fast. They're coming so fast.
All in balance.
Yeah.
Balance, not disturbed. Look at his legs. Perfect balance.
Them things be coming, boy.
Get up, you heard him? Pick it up.
You heard Pop. You heard Pop. Pick it up. Let's go. About to see that rapid fire now. Rapid fire. Rapid fire.
Gunfire. Gunshot.
Let's go.
Bullet. Gunfire.
Pop told him to pick it up.
Bullet. Bullet.
Yeah, the root over there. The root call the shots, boy. And speed.
I can play this content. I can play this content. It's my content, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now watch. I'm gonna get Gary charged up now. Watch. Watch. he gonna say Tank Davis is a fragile Amazon bag. They gonna say that nigga scared, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is for a medium one.
Let's go. Gunfire. Bullet. Bullet.
Yeah. So you see my other brother, Mr. Seek and Destroy.
Yeah, Antonio. Yeah.
Yeah. When I say bang bang Russell gang, we all a family. Yeah. Yeah.
Jackway. Jack's right.
Stanford certified. Yeah, they overlooked it. Yeah, they overlooked it becoming.
Woo. That's that snap crackle pop, boy.
The news, what's about the motion talk. Media marketing news, man. Series of foreign things, man. Content, right? Content.
Gunfire. Bullet. Smoking. Guns blazing. Guns blazing, Jack.
Yes.
Work.
Yes, good work, champ.
Blazing. Work.
Yeah,
Work, Jack.
Uh-huh.
Already. Apex.
There go T. Yeah, T, come on, T. You gotta stamp that, T. There you go, T. What?
Sir.
Come on, man.
They don't want to bump with that. They don't want to bump with this formula. They don't want to bump with this formula.
Not at all.
Right.
Team Russell got boxes in trouble. They're scared. Bang bang Russell.
Bang bang Russell gang.
That's what we talking. Fragile packages, bro. Fragile packages, brother.
Dig. Yeah, they don't got no content like you know.
They playing duck goose with my brothers right here.
How dare you speak on Source business? Yeah, how dare you, right? Yo, how dare you? Yo, how dare you speak on Source business, man? That's the Mambo sauce right there, man. Mambo sauce, man. That's that DC, New York connection right there. How dare you speak on Source business, man? Sitting on this internet, man. What drugs are you on, right? Yo, T, asked him, man. Say, what drugs are you on, man? How dare you? How dare you, man? How dare you, man? But that was vintage. Vintage. I was Jackal Fitness still then. But it was always Shaw News. Don't get it twisted. Shalom Jones. Right? That's a fact. That's the I-5 shit, man. Heard what Gary said, man. Indeed. Indeed, right? Indeed, man. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed this. This was a boxing content right here, man. Hopefully my man CW will get to see this. I'll time stamp a lot of this for him. Huh? Nah, they don't need to see the flag. They don't need to see the flag. Coach Reen on the deck. Coach Reen on the scene. But yes, man, you know, a little boxing content this morning, man. So, yes, Daffy's always in. This is Daffy's. So when I said that I do us both a favor, my nigga, don't compare us, man. You with your fake influencers that sit around, they do jealous fan zone shit with no emotion. Me and my peoples and my family and my team, we all got motion. We just witnessed my brother right here in the comments. Ungloved Gary Russell after a media workout. We just witnessed, shout out to Antonio, he should be fighting soon too. In the crew with us, man. In the crew with us, man. You know? So I've been amongst the warriors, the gladiators, the real guys that get down in the game. But hey, what do I know, man? How's the content look? Hopefully y'all enjoy this, man. I'll be back on sometime this afternoon. I'll probably go to the library, do my professional recording. And maybe I'll do a quick short at the gas station. I'm gonna go up to the gas station and feed some of the vets. You know, get the guys a cold one, man. He said the headers always post up with us, man. T, let them know, T. Yeah, man. Yeah, we from the same tribe, man. Yeah, we speak the same language, man. These niggas ain't warriors. Warrior, conqueror. Yeah, they not warriors, man. These niggas is Girl Scouts, man. These niggas is Girl Scouts, man. Warrior. What's up, Daddy? Talk to me. What's up, Daddy? Warrior. Look at Daffy. Look, Daffy gets excited. You hear that? Look at Daffy. Warrior. Daffy's a warrior, man. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed this content this morning, man. I'm gonna close out with some vintage Coach Ream, man. Y'all, Coach Ream been around more warriors and gladiators than y'all, man. Your ring got more sauce than y'all, man. I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. My baby, man. She got more sauce than y'all, man. Ring.
Nice. 1, 2. Bring her back to the castle. Back to the castle. Yep. Move around. Yep. 1, 2. Back to the castle. Yeah. Work. Bring her back up. You gotta bring your hands back up, though.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimu-Helua. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Sound the alarm, Dabby. Go, Dabby. That's good girl. Good girl, Dabby.
This is your boy Jamel Superfire Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Superfire, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Joe Harris Boxing with the Sauce. Sauce Experience. But what? But what do I know?
Got it.